New Orleans, the news, talk, and sports leader. Just 2 hours from today's black and gold battle.
Can anybody catch him? I don't think so. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Saints.
On the New Orleans Saints Radio Network. Ready to kick it? It's the Allstate Insurance Countdown to Kickoff. Brought to you by Allstate Insurance. Put your life in our hands. Alltel, official wireless sponsor of the Saints. Louisiana Machinery, your CAT rental store. CarQuest Auto Parts, with over 200 stores serving Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. And by Hibernia Bank, where service matters. Also brought to you by these local sponsors. The Saints All-State Countdown on the Big 870 WWL. Brought to you by Dini Seafood in Bucktown. A taste of Bucktown in a quarter. Janet Choices Champions. Excellence through experience. Domino's Pizza. Official pizza of the Saints. River Parish Disposal. Our business stinks, but it's picking up. Subway. Eat fresh. And by NOLA.com. Visit NOLA.com to vote for your favorite player of the game. Coming up, the final word from Saints head coach Jim Haslett as we count down to kickoff on the Big 870 WWL. Ready for hard-hitting Saints football on the New Orleans Saints Radio Network. Ready in Studio A? Bob, Mark, stand by at the stadium. Get ready to rock the radio. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Countdown to kickoff with the Cajun Cannon, Bobby Hebert.
Thank you. Thanks for everyone being out here. I know everyone is excited about the season, and I've been looking forward to this since April the 18th, the start of the Saints season, and the start of my first official Saints Radio Network broadcast. Just like the Saints, we all have a lot to prove. They need to make a strong playoff run and have to fill the shoes of a New Orleans legend, the great Buddy Diliberto. We all love him. We all miss him. Let's pay and have a round of applause for Buddy D. Let's go. I know Buddy's watching down upon us. I know he's fired up right now. Like Dave Dixon said today on the radio, Buddy's up there in heaven lobbying for the Saints. If it has anything to do with it, I know a deal will get done between the state and the Saints. Now let's talk Saints 2005. What will they have to do to get to the playoffs? First of all, you talk about the offense, defense, and coaching. Let's break down the offense. Well, first of all, I think this year they need to control the line of scrimmage, and I think that's what they're setting out to do with the offensive line. I think you're going to see more a Pittsburgh Steelers type approach, and who wouldn't want that? Because the Pittsburgh Steelers is a winning team. So I'm sure all you fans out there would appreciate the Saints controlling the tempo of the game, especially if they're winning. So that's what I think you're going to see from the offense. I think you're going to see Deuce McAllister, instead of maybe running 25 times a game, you might see more 30, 35. But in order to do that, the offensive line has to do their job. And so hopefully, Deuce will stay healthy, but we have Antoine Smith, Stecker. We have a good group of running backs that will all contribute. Now, as far as the defense, it all starts with stopping the run. From the get-go, we'll have to stop the run. If we can't stop the run, it could be a long season, and none of us want that. And it all starts from the first, even though it's a preseason game, when you're out there, look at the first group and how we attacking Sean Alexander. Sean Alexander had a big, game against us last year. So now, as far as the coaching, what Coach Haslett needs to do is just get the guys fired up and play like they played the last 4 years. Hopefully, he'll do that, because we all know he's on his last leg. If you don't win, you got to go. So I know Coach Haslett has to get the job done. It's like he's like a wounded animal. His back's to the wall, and how is he going to respond? I think he's going to come out fighting. So here's why, that I'm optimistic about the season, because there's no turmoil. Everybody's signed. Everybody's happy. So are you Saints fans optimistic about the Saints in 2005? Are you? Yes or no? Okay, Bobby Hebert with you in Saints Friday in Crescent City. We'll get back with more of Countdown to Kickoff right after the news update on New York.